Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay guys, for this beautiful, joyous, wonderful, beautiful fall Wednesday afternoon, I have for you video number 3, the final reveal for my second entry from Sir Martin Lamott's Bomber Command group build. And I got 2 more entries to finish up on. That'll complete the Bomber Command group build on my end. I'll be working on the Lockheed Hudson, so that'll be shaking next your way. Well, after I upload this here video. And the Dam Buster will come last, because I like working that Dam Buster last, because it's give me a break from working on the Lancaster back to back, so kind of break them up back to back lengths, so I go to the old Hudson bomber. So that'll be the next schedule. That again, that'll be a 3-day paint session on that, like I did on this Revell Lancaster. Okay, this thing came out very, very remarkably well for an old kit, like I mentioned on Martin's Bomber Command Facebook page. I said that goes proof's in the pudding, you know. It's these old turds can be polished, but it just takes lots of work, and it's always a joy to work on these old 55-year-old kits. And of course I grew up on them, like a lot of those guys around my age did. And the new ones nowadays are so much better. I wish we had that much attention to scale and accuracy and quality back in those days. Quality. But what we had back then, we're very, very lucky and very grateful we had, and we enjoy them. Okay, I got some stills of the final reveal. Like I say, guys, it's a beautiful day out here today. God gave us a very wonderful day today. It's not a cloud in the sky. It's a little windy and cold outside, though, but it's very beautiful. So I took S for Sugar outside for outside final reveal pictures. Okay, this video might be in 2 parts, or it might be 1 part, I don't know. The other one I went over the 20-minute mark and kind of had enough up there to finish the video about a couple seconds. But I'm going to make sure this is about 20 minutes. Okay guys, before we show the slides on here, now the decals, this thing are very, very old. I had problems with the decals, they started to disintegrate. Then something came to mind that I got a suggestion from Freddie Duarte. I said, man, Frank, how come you didn't use these? You should have used these before applying it to the water. You should have known better. This is called Decal Bonder. So any of you guys got some old decals, 55-year-old decals, 40-year-old decals, 30-year-old decals, and they look like they may disintegrate on you, always take this and give it a couple good spray. Take it outside, guys. This stuff stinks really bad, really bad. So you want to take it outside and get some ventilation out there when applying this, just for a safety note. So apply this on your old decals, let them dry, throw them in the water. Beautiful, beautiful. And so that was my savior for the decals I had in this kit. Okay, we're going to take this camera, we're going to zoom in and take a look at the final reveal stills I did of the 1963 Revell Lancaster by the great folks of Revell. The builds of the past has come to life. Okay, here she is. See, it's just a nice day out there, guys. See, there's a beautiful sky. What a beautiful day to reveal this beautiful looking Lancaster. Okay, it really paid off for me with by toning down those blacks with grays and blue, blue and black, and it came out very well. And such, the paintwork on this thing came out pretty well. Pretty happy with it. There's a lot of things in the kit that is a little different compared to the Airfix kit and the others out there. This is an old kit, guys. I mean, I know Revell, they must get a blueprint of this thing, because a lot of the stuff on here, which is heavy riveted, is almost like that on the Airfix Lancaster, but the Lancaster paneling is all recessed, and these are all rivets just popped out right and left from Rosie the Riveter, because she was pretty generous back in those days. And we thought it was kind of cool. They have rivets popping out. Let you know you had a metal airplane. But all the time we're just only fooling ourselves. Next slide. Okay, here she is looking at her starboard quarter. If I was spent more time, if I wanted to, I could have took a Dremel tool and took out all these windows and put a piece of transparency inside there. I thought about that during the construction process. On the other hand, I said, hell with it, Frank. Just put some thin down paint in there and fill in there, simulate the windows. See how the blue grays, the blue black kind of shows. It really kind of it really gives it the weathered look. The weathering on the wings is pretty subtle. I put two different. I used Umbro Matte 29, which is dark earth. I went it very lightly over the appreciated gray prime plastic to bring up some of those appreciating panels. I don't want to get rid of them. When it was all done, I let the paintwork dry. After it's dry, I went and got matte Umbro number 94, which is a lighter shade of dark earth. While the dark earth was drying, when it came to dry, I went over and applied the lighter shade over the darker shade of light earth, and it brought it out and gave it a couple coats of wash. Let it dry and wash it off. Now for the camouflage, I use gummy worms. That's the first time I ever used worms before, and it came out pretty good. It's a fast way of camouflaging your airplane, guys. It really is. And sure beats freehanding too. See, only the good advantage of using worms as maskings, you can actually just treat the greens the same thing you treat the dark earth by toning it down with base color of gray and bring it back over with a lighter green. Very lightly, not very dark. You want to go too heavy with it because you'll get the lighter green color and it'll really so you just have to feather it in. So the worms look, excuse me, the worms look good. Now, like I told you about those decals, when I flubbed up on it, it's supposed to be a P, not a D. And that D fell apart. And that's one that's, oh man, I should have gone sprayed. It's a wonder all the rest of these decals didn't fall apart. It just that on that one it came off. There you go, looking straight on. As you can see, the weathering on there. I had a Lancaster kit somewhere. I think it's an old Revell one I had. I used the Wing Walks decal sheet off that to put it on here. And I had the life jacket. They had a life jacket. I mean the life raft, which you had it stored right here. The stabilizers, they work very well. Turrets turn. Landing gear folds up and down. There she is looking at the starboard quarter. I'm pretty happy with this old bird. She came out pretty good. Now, I like that when we got the flaps on this. I wish they made the other flaps come over here too, but I guess they didn't think about that when they did that. But it's a lot better just tuck them up, fold them up. There she's looking straight ahead. See the mergings of the blue, black blue that goes on here. It feathers right in over that gray you put over the dark flat black. In a close-up view, kind of blurred a little bit. I sanded down all these rivets right here. I sanded them all down to give them low relief because they were like a rasp. I forgot how much rivets were on these things. So that's another thing too. The best thing to do, like I sanded the whole thing down before I put it together. Because you sure heck don't want to sand these rivets down when it's put together. You start breaking props off and everything else. And there she is looking at her belly right there. Bombay doors open and close. The bombs are pinned all the drab. Bombay floor was gave it It's flat black with a wash of interior green. I meant to open up the Bombays, but I plumb forgot. There's a close-up view on top. We got pilots here. Panzerman Bill, the pilot right there. I got this gentleman here is not Guy Gibson. He's a different aircraft. The cockpit in this thing is very, very leaves a lot to desire. They just give you a cockpit floor and on some kind of a seat like this. Incidentally, I put a yellow roundel right behind the pilot's head right there. There's more pictures right there. That sun hits up against it. It looks real in a way. There's another picture. Looks starboard port quarter. The camera didn't focus on me or something. So excuse the blurriness, guys. Try to get a close-up picture. And that'll be about it. Okay. I'm going to swing around. Bring it back to yours truly. And we'll take a look at her live. Far further away in Vox. Get this tea out of the way. Maybe some sun tea out there, guys. I love drinking sun tea. This is right there, guys. Very smooth up here. Because I sand those rivets down. Pops turn. Does everything it was designed for, the kit. You know, for an old turd, it came out pretty doggone good, fellas, you know? I mean, that's probably about the best Revell Lancaster I've ever built. I'll tell you one thing, I'm sold on those worms. I never thought about that until I'm watching you guys on the community who starts masking down your camo with worms. That's very effective. There's one thing I did learn on the worm job is you want to press down those worms too much. If you do, when you peel them off, it leaves residue on top of the wing, so you gotta take care of that and get that residue off there. And this thing came out better than I hoped it would. So I did it for Sir Martin. I know he likes his bombers like I do. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I love this Lancaster. I really do. I think it's the most beautiful airplane that was ever designed. Sir Roy Chadwick done a very, very tremendous job in designing an airplane like this. I mean, the English, their engineering is so precise and precision. It's incredible. We can learn a lot from the English. Beautiful. I love this Lancaster. I'm very happy. This thing came out better than I thought it would, guys. So I'm very happy with this thing. And she came out good, came out well. Okay, we'll make it back to yours truly. No grandstanding for this thing. Here it is. Here's yours truly right here. Okay, boys. The Hudson is ready to be painted. While this video is uploaded, I'm going to go ahead and give it some prime. I'm going to put some mask on these windows right here. Mask these windows down. And give this thing a prime job. It's not getting hot on the camo. Probably spend about an hour or two on the dark earth, let it dry 24 hours. Next day, go back over on the dark green, then the light gray will follow. So I'll make it look like this when I get done. Okay, it's time to get out of here right now, guys. Next video coming up, it'll probably be, let's see, Wednesday. By this Friday, I should have had the Hudson done. So stay posted for that video. I posted some pictures on Mr. Martin's Facebook page and Bomber Command, and so I got them right there too, fellas. Okay, it's Frankie Day out of here. Make mama happy. Take care of yourselves. Stay focused. Spend wisely. Take care of the babies. I love you guys very much, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye, boys.